Hello, hello, Maraya Brown here. Today's a day of kind of storytelling. So I want to speak to the women out there. I remember a time when I felt really trapped and I didn't know what steps to start taking. I had a vision of what I wanted to create or how I wanted to feel or the new trajectory that I wanted to start, but I didn't know who to ask for help. But it's also a story of the vision that I saw in regard to how I wanted my zone of genius, my craft, my art to be shared out in the world with all of y'all, but I didn't really know how. And so I was thinking this morning about two distinct times in my life. One was after I gave birth to number 2 and my health crashed and I waited way too long to ask for help. And the second one was when I saw the possibility of going online and providing my craft and my knowledge and my services to women. And I wanted to go online. I wanted to take my methodology, a functional medicine approach, my Yale education, to help women with their energy, their hormones, and their libido, but I didn't really know how. And so I found a coach. And I allowed myself to receive and I allowed myself to ask for help, because what I realized is in both of those scenarios, I stayed in an eddy. I stayed stuck for way too long. From a business perspective, I had all these ideas. I would stay up late at night and brainstorm if I could figure out how to reach women, write out my outline, but I had no idea what to do with it. You're maybe feeling like, I know that I want to have more energy. Maybe you have an idea of how you want to feel in your body and you're watching yourself swing with your moods, your irritability, your anxiety, your depression. And it's like this pendulum that's swinging really far from one end to the other, or your weight is swinging really far from one end to the other, and you're just trying to figure it out on your own. And what I can tell you is, as I thought about it, the two moments where life really shifted, one was with my health and one was with my career. In both scenarios, I finally asked for help and I stopped trying to do it all by myself. And I think now that I'm years down the road, I'd kind of forgotten. I had forgotten how much that support was needed. And I also had forgotten how long I stayed in the eddy. And so my call to action for you is to get out of the eddy. Allow yourself to raise your hand and say, I need some help. The marketplace right now is inundated with coaches and experts, and everybody's there telling you your solution. And you get to find someone who you really trust, you resonate with their energy, you feel seen, you feel heard by them, and they have a track record, okay? It's not just that they've just launched this new coaching thing, okay? But they have been doing this for a while and they have their own experience. Who have you gone to when you were in this scenario? We all have those people where we're like, wow, I see big transformation in you. So the story, like I said, after my second baby was born, so this is back in 2014, I had been white-knuckling it, grin and bear it, go, 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 do for way too long. And the reality is my body hurt. I was exhausted. I didn't want to be touched. I felt trapped in my life. I felt trapped in my body. And I was really unfulfilled with the work that I was doing. And for a long time, you know what I did? I did nothing. I just tried to continue to figure it out on my own. And it wasn't until I saw a naturopath. Actually, I wasn't the one that saw her. She was seeing my daughter. And she looked at me with eyes that really saw me. And she said, how are you doing? And I was slightly forthcoming. I said, I'm tired. And luckily, she ordered the right labs. And we realized that at that point, my thyroid had crashed and my adrenals really weren't doing well. And so I allowed myself to say, okay, I can be my own self-advocate. I do not have to be my own expert, okay? I get to receive support. I get to ask for help. And in that scenario, now years later, oh my gosh, it's amazing how much progress has taken place. And of course, I don't have aches and pains in my body anymore, and the energy is back, and I'm sleeping well, and I love being touched, and my relationship is happy, and my career is better, and blah, 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 right? My version of it. And so then I was able to take those speed bumps, those moments of weakness, so to speak, and create a method called the Women's Vibrancy Code so that I can pour into other women and help give them the accountability and hand-holding to take them through their version of that, okay? Whatever your version of that is. Maybe your stress level is just over the top. You know you're burning the candle at both ends, okay? So we get to ask for help. And we get to find someone, once again, that we look in that person's eyes and we feel seen, we feel heard, but allow yourself to receive the support. Cheers to your journey of wellness, and cheers to feeling turned on by your life, your lover, and yourself. Maraya Brown here once again, certified nurse midwife turned online women's health coach. All right, ciao, ciao.